Like the mood's been good in the camp. Clearly it's a great way to start having a good victory. But we're in a rugby championship. We've got 4 more games, and I think the selection has been more about just loading rather than our opposition. And I think most teams, all teams, will be thinking like that. We are looking at this next block, how we make sure that we're really fresh and excited when we get on the park, and looking at it from a week-on basis with a little bit of a glance at the block as well. We've kept our 2 experienced locks in there. Paddy's still not quite right, but he should be ready for a selection next week. So we like that. We like that combination for us. The front row, a continuation with Nepo and Carl. I mean, he's starting rather than off the bench, but he's done a great job for us. Great to reintroduce Asafo, and who's had a niggly sort of period with us in terms of unavailability. So we're excited about getting him back on the park, and also Joe Moody. And so big fella's worked hard and is ready to go. So it's good to see him back. In terms of the loosies, obviously Artie, we've deemed him unavailable. He had the head knock, but he looks like he's come through that really, really well, and potentially could have been available. But just erring on the side of I guess utilising the squad that we've got, and Luke's done a great job for us in the past. There's a big decision between him and Hoskins, and but we just feel Luke's training well, and he's the one for us this game. Brodie is, like, he's a big leader in this team anyway. I think it's not something we're taking for granted. I think it's a great honour for him, and we've seen him come back into this black jersey after a timeout and just almost start where he left off, and he's happy, he's playing well, he's committed, leading well, and beside him, Bodie, I think, is bringing a real calmness to this team and a sense of direction, and I think we saw that on the park last week. It's quite nice having two games in a row against the same opponent, because you can really zero in and focus on them, and I guess they can on us. So I like the way the format's done, and you've got 2 teams that are effectively coming out of quarantine into a game. They've had a heck of a build-up by going to the UK and South Africa and then coming here, but we've learnt last year when they spend a lot of time together that really gels them and unifies them. So expecting a torrid game. If you look at soft quarantine, it's not ideal, but I think what the Perth government's done here has been outstanding. This hotel, the Duxton's been phenomenal. It's been a great setup for us, and we're certainly ready to get out, but we're not it's not because we want to get away from here. It's so that's a good place to be, and the team's done a great job. Ready to jump on a plane. Big trip on Friday, and that's changed our week around, which is another little adaptation. But the players have been awesome in that space. They're flexible, adaptable, and they know that when we get over there, it'll be nice to get out of the hotel, but we've got a job to do.